Welcome to episode 44. So on Sunday, I got a chance to play some X4 and I recorded about 20 gigabytes worth of footage. So it was a long play session and frustrating because I was learning brand new areas of the game that I'm not familiar with. And you'll get to see what happens, but one of the highlights is that I got 2 new ships and I didn't have to pay for them. So that's cool. And I did a whole bunch of station work, like miscellaneous station work that's kind of overdue and things I did wrong in the early stuff in Heretic's End, and just kind of cleaning that up. The gauntlet got attacked. I lost a disc and the dock and had to rebuild that. There's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on. And I'm going to try to slice this up into episodes because there's so much to sift through and there's quite a lot of footage that really isn't worth showing. I've pretty much got the first episode down, so that's what this is. Let's get started. Let's start talking about this gauntlet. I can't remember the dimensions that I had. I think it was 10 by 10 by 10, actually. Let's see how much that costs, because plots are not free in Hitikva's Choice. 8.2 million. Just for the plot? That's disappointing. I guess it shows that there's a really wide range of costs when it comes to plot price. Can I just delete it? Yes, I can. Okay, good. Let's try something a little different. How about 10 by 10 by 4? And then increase the Z direction in this direction. Yeah, okay, that's probably right. So you can see I can make it 10 by 10 by 10 still, but have it overlapping the gate. Whereas if you just put 10 by 10 by 10 cube down, you can't get it this close to the gate. So you have to put down a skinnier one first and then expand it after you've placed it, which is a little cheesy, but for a gauntlet, you really kind of need to overlap the gate a little bit. Then I load the plan, VRO gauntlet. Reminds me I need to pause because, there's no sense in running the simulation while I'm designing, right? Might as well get it as lined up as I can. That looks pretty good. Now, this has got to be way more armed than the one in Heretic's End, so I'm going to make a few modifications. We'll remove this, then, slide that over. Okay, yeah, that should be just about right. Remove that and slide that over. Remove that. Copy sequence again. There we go. All right, now this is pretty decent, I'd say. This is pretty decent. And I can technically add some more. Technically I could double the amount of firepower by doing something like copy this sequence and adding it here, then this one here, like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that could be a bit overkill. Although, a U, an I, and 3 Ks came through at the same time. At least I think they were at the same time. Well, they were here at the same time. I'm unsure of whether they fleeted in, but I'm guessing that without these add-ons, this could probably take an eye while taking a lot of damage, but you get an eye and multiple Ks and you might need a bit more than that. Tell you what, I could just add, because they're going to be constructed in the order that they were put on here. So let's copy sequence. There we go. Now, this has got 8 discs per layer instead of 4. So I have 4 discs in 4 layers, which is 16 discs. This has got 8 discs in 4 layers, which is 32. This is already, even though it's more compact than my gauntlet in Heretic's End, this has got double the amount of defense discs. And I've got enough room to go another layer. So yeah, if we really want to, we can go all out. This is very, very, very thick defense, and I wonder, I don't suspect an I or even a U could probably survive it. I mean, maybe if they spawned in really far behind or something, but yeah. Now this is, of course, very expensive. It's going to cost it's going to cost 126 million in resources. Really? That's a bit much, but you know, it's a long-term project. It doesn't have to be done all at once. I mean, we can do, it's 126 divided by 5. That's like 25 million per layer. I can afford that. Maybe put 2 layers on to start with. Question is, should I be spending this kind of money to secure head tick of his choice from the Xenon and contain the Xenon, essentially? That's the real question. I think it's probably safe to buy the plot and put in everything up to this point, because I'm pretty sure these alone, well, actually, I'm quite sure this would be equivalent to what I've got in Heretics in. And we can just start there. Well, no. All right, I'm going to go, this is 50 million. Yeah, this is 50 million. And I'm willing to spend 50 million to start with. And then what I'll do is I'll just expand it if necessary. I'm going to have to put up, where though? I'm going to have to put up a dock. And a storage.
Entering system. Kingdom End. Sanctuary of Darkness. Barren Shores. Watchful Gaze. Heretics End. Morning Star. Hatikva's Choice. Argon Prime. Second Contact. The Void. Getsufune. Soul. Spacesuit EMP.
Wow. Looks like the synth's been
Entering
busy.
system. Hatikva's Choice.
Yeah.
Something hit us.
Hey, you been busy? Looks like L1 and L2 are still damaged.
P.
Probably need to take this out. Actually, you know what? I don't need to take command. I think I can just order the Syn to take that out. I don't have to manage it myself. Quite a lot of Xenon ships in this area now, but no capital ships. That's notable. Maybe they've used up all their capital ship budget for a while.
That's fine.
All right. Back to the design.
We're hit.
I mean, it can handle it on its own, right? Without my attention, I'm hoping.
Incoming missile.
You're going to launch flares or do something about that? Actually, wait. Let's just make sure that the turrets are set up right. Yeah, okay, so we've got missile defense. We got 4 missile defense barrage turrets. So that, we should be seeing, yeah, there it is, there it is. So here's the missile right here. And here's the barrage turrets that are firing on it. Let's see if they actually succeed. They don't. Oh. At least I don't think they did. Oh, the price has gone down. Wasn't it 10 million or something closer to that? Oh wait. This isn't the right place. That's not mine. I set one up over here. Oh, they destroyed it. Damn it. I'm not sure what they actually destroyed because there was never anything there. But yeah, that's disappointing. Now I have to re-establish the whole thing from scratch. All right, so I have to think about how do you set up a station in such a way that you don't have to worry about them destroying the what do you call it? I don't even know what it's called. It's the first piece. So before you begin building, it puts down a 1% hull for the very first piece, which enemies can just come and destroy, and it actually invalidates your entire plot, which is very, very bad because it takes a long time to set everything up exactly how you want it. And if they just destroy everything, then you have to set it all up again. I suppose one thing to do is to save it, but yeah, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what to do about this. Okay, so this is the design as I had it. I just need to add a storage on top of this. What I should do is get as many of these parts ready as possible so that when it comes time to actually building the gauntlet, it's all ready to go. I also need a builder. The goal today is now to come up with a way to secure Hetikva's choice, specifically the Cascade Gate, which is right here. The Xenon capital ships seem to be a little short at the moment, but they have quite a lot of fighters, M's and P's and things like that. There is a K here and a V, which won't be a problem. So mostly my goal is to just come up with a plan. And I think in order to get this rolling, I am going to have to get the materials and a builder on site and ready to roll when this thing starts. Because as we've learned, if you design a station and get it confirmed without having the materials and a builder ready to go, like what happened when we built the first gauntlet, then the Xenon are free to destroy the whole plot and invalidate it, which makes the entire process of building a lot more stressful. I think I'm going to have to get myself a builder right now. Well, there's a builder right here. Actually, I can... No. I can't be thinking that way. I'm going to pack the Odysseus with Marines and then use that to pirate a builder that comes out to help my projects build in Heretic's End. I've never done that, so I think that'll work. At least I'm not the only one holding the line. What? What? No? What happened to my Telati? He was 5 stars. Oh, it shows different stations. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, it's turned into a furball.
Awaiting orders.
To be honest, I'm not sure what many small Xenon ships this inn can actually deal with at a time. I'm guessing since we also have the... Oh, where did it go? He didn't jump through, did he? Did he get destroyed? There was a Paranid ship right there. Big capital ship. Looked like an Odysseus E or something. Alright, so now it's just on me. Great.
Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
Okay, well, it seems to be holding its own. Shields are fine, though L1 and L2 are still smoking, as is one of the front medium turrets. Missiles keep coming in, and I'm not even sure if this... well, okay, that one was nice. Oh, this is going to be tough, because I have to hold this line long enough to get that gauntlet built. And it looks like the Odysseus is on its way. Nearly there, ready to help. Let's just see what he does. And also, I should probably check to make sure that he's qualified. Odysseus has a 4-star pilot. Okay, fine. All right, so here we are approaching the Sin. in the Odysseus. And I'm going to update the Odysseus's orders to, I guess, mimic the Sin? Is that how it should do this? And that will make the Odysseus also protect this area, I think.
Xenon spotted. Xenon spotted.
That wasn't your best move.
Incoming missile.
You know what I should probably do with the Odysseus? Like at the moment, it still has that grab bag of medium turrets, which are just because I didn't know what any of these did, right? At the time, it should be okay. I know the Gian on the back has light Mason turrets, which will be really cool. But yeah, let's just see what happens for a All right, back to the scrap processor in Heretic's End. I lined up the plot with the sun as much as I could just for the sake of immersion and storytelling. But now it's time to actually put the scrap processor inside. Oh, these aren't... Why are those rotated incorrectly? I didn't save it like that. Yeah, look at that. That's weird. All right, well, there we go. That was a bit strange, but okay. All right, now I need a builder for this thing, which I will then, I guess, pirate. I'm still not entirely comfortable doing that, but... Should I get a boron one? Wow. So the Odysseus is down to 39% shields for some reason. The fight's over, but the Sin is untouched. The Odysseus is just not doing well. I've never been very impressed with the Odysseus, to be honest. I'm going to send it back home to do this boarding thing. It does have all these Marines now, so I should be able to grab the builder. So weird. Maybe that was something else that had low shields, because now it says 100%. What else is coming through from Cascade? Nothing huge. As long as there's not an eye, I think it'll be fine. Now I'm really glad I put up these satellites.
Entering.
Oh yeah, well that's a fair few. Should be fine, but they're kind of breaking the shields. That's a concern.
Entering system. Atikva's choice. Incoming missile. Incoming missile.
They're fairly non-stop though, eh? Oh, there's still 3. This is a pretty crazy number of P's. There's still 4. What is... I'm a little bewildered at the number of P's. Here's a pair, and there's one. And, I mean, the Sinan must have destroyed like 24 P's just now. But how many do they have to throw at me? Unless Cascade is just basically emptying itself out all at once. But it's just unbelievable. Alright, let's check Cascade again. It's still sending stuff in. I don't know where they're making all of this, but they're making it rather quickly. There is a V, I'll want to destroy that myself. But I'll wait till it gets closer. But yeah, I mean, I guess Cascade is an appropriate name for this sector.
We were hit.
You know, don't say we were hit unless we were hit hard enough to take the shield down a little bit, man. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to think. Oh, hey, there's my builder. All right, it's time to try this.
Walrus.
You're in the wrong spot, buddy. Okay, so now we have the Odysseus, and we should be able to board. Launch pods at combat effectiveness, very strong. Start breaching at hull strength, very strong. Gosh, I can't remember how this works. It's been so long. Put 45 recruit Marines. Boarding strength 468. Start operation.
Boarding teams preparing for launch.
Not exactly where I'd like to do this. I think I set it up right, but if I didn't, well, I guess we'll find out in a bit. You gonna do it? Oh look, there they are. Who's firing? Holy shit. Why is my defense platform firing? Because... Alright, I need to turn the gauntlet's turrets off. Basically disarm. Stop firing. Thank you. Holy shit. That probably killed most of my boarding party, actually. I don't know how to get the interface up again. Oh, look at all those... That's stupid.
Awaiting orders.
All right. Board. Ships assigned to the boarding operation. We'll put 45 recruits, which is all we've got. And you set all of these to very strong so that they launch the pods right away without having to beat on the ship for a while. I thought there were more options, but I guess not. Start operation.
Boarding teams preparing for launch.
Now, you also, because he's close to the gauntlet, I have to actually turn the gauntlet off. Otherwise, it's just gonna waste that walrus as soon as it goes hostile. Maybe I'll put it on defend only. No, I mean, I'll just turn the turrets off for a bit. I'll put them to attack fighters. How about that? That way if Xenon come through, it'll still fire on them, but it won't fire on the walrus. Well, I'm going to want to watch this, so let's go do that. Alright, there's the Odysseus coming. We should be seeing boarding pods any second now. There they are.
Target. Protect that ship.
Keep an eye on sensors.
Protect that ship.
Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Got it.
Steady. Contact. Making preparations to breach.
Now,
Got it.
isn't it true that I can watch the progress? Like if I go here, how do you see the boarding operation in progress? Wow, it looks like I lost a bunch of Marines on the way in. Well, look at these dead pods. There's six of them. That surprises me. I mean, do I have to do this? Board. Stage complete. Oh, here we go. Okay, so if you tell it to board again when you already have a boarding operation underway, then you can watch it. Infiltration stage. Oh man, there's 140.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, this isn't going to work, is it? Not sure why he's firing on it. I mean, what does that help at this point? Oh, I put down a laser tower. He's trying to deploy a laser tower in defense. I don't know. Everybody's like, you got to do this, but it just seems really strange to me. This stage in progress still. Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out a different way to do this.
I need an update.
Preparing for breach. Sit rep. Green. Go, move it. You are free to engage.
Be prepared for combat encounters. Sit rep.
We're pushing through. Lots of resistance.
Sit rep.
I have a team working on bypassing a lockdown. Continuing engagement.
There's no way. There's no way that they can do this. Not with 14. You'd think they'd be wiped out by now.
Sit rep.
Open fire.
Cover activated. Yaki.
Awaiting orders.
What? What?
Cover deactivated.
Is the ship destroyed? Why would the ship be destroyed? That makes no damn sense. Well, clearly I don't know what the hell I'm doing, which is frustrating. Okay. I've never understood boarding, and it just seems to me that it's set up to be as weird and confusing as possible. Am I going to have to pull this in temporarily?
Awaiting orders.
All right, I'm just gonna pull this in back home for now, because no, I don't want to do that. These guys are experienced. I don't want to lose them. So I'm sorry for the awkwardness here, because I don't actually know very much about boarding, but I'm trying to figure out how to board a builder, how to pirate a builder.
Entering system. Heretics end.
And it's proving rather difficult. It's the interface is clunky, as all interfaces in X4 are clunky. And because I'm not familiar with, I don't really know what to do, which means I have to try all these different things, and a lot of them won't work, and it's going to feel awkward in a video or require tons and tons of editing. And I'm just a little frustrated because I don't know what to do to put this in the episode. So let's just try and work through this. And if any of you know how this works or how it's meant to work, I could really use some help in the comments. But so far, I'm not having much luck. I already tried boarding it once, and it completely failed. Now, this ship has 45 Marines, which you'd think would be enough, but apparently not. And I could also try maybe one of these guys, because they've got some crew, right? Wow, I have specialists. Interesting. Oh, I need people. I need people. Am I going to have to send one of my big choofers down to the shipyard to grab more crew? Transfer crew with. Okay, here, look at this. Ah. So my able crewman. Well, this is cool. I do like this. This is nice interface that allows you to do this. So now I only have the captain aboard this ship. I wish the nearest shipyard was closer. Well, hang on. I have 1, 2, 3 sectors away, or 1, 2, 3 sectors. Yeah, both shipyards are 3 sectors away. Marines, get a bunch. 1.2 million. Ugh. That should be enough, right? Right? I don't know. It's just so weird. Game is not being kind to me today. Yeah, the game wasn't very nice to me that day. One of the things that I really struggled with that I cut out of all the footage was that for some reason the map itself was drifting in steps, which means like you see the map and it just does this. You know, it's almost like you're seeing out of sector ships moving and it's tracking them, but you're in sector and you're not tracking anything and you're not touching the sticks or anything, and it just decides to move on its own. And it did it for, I don't know, a couple hours on Sunday, but eventually I quit doing it. So no big deal. I cut that out. The other thing is obviously boarding. So if anyone is good at boarding, I'm very open to tips on how that works, but I did eventually figure out how to do it, and I got 2 ships, which is great. I lost hundreds of Marines in the process, and yeah, so but you'll see that it was an interesting fight. So that's all for this episode, and thanks for watching. See you next time.